Dwight Manfredi and his gang suffered from Cal Thresher's attack in Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5, and some of this attacks need to be addressed. Every character in Tulsa King is dealing with increasing stress, escalating tensions, and additional issues as the show goes on. That complicates the series' plot, but it also provides for fantastic entertainment and opens up some amazing character moments. After Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5, Dwight and his group's plot has become so convoluted that it may need some clarification. Tulsa King's most recent episode expanded on some of the themes that have been explored throughout the season. Cal Thresher's connection with the Chinese gang world is becoming increasingly tense. Dwight's friends, especially Armand and Bodhi, are having their loyalty tested, and the gangs in Kansas City and New York are becoming increasingly irate with him. Despite being Sylvester Stallone's funniest character in years, Dwight's troubles are too big for his sense of humor to contain. When Cal Thresher's crew showed up at the wind farm and began demolishing it, it was one of the most dramatic scenes in Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5. There was some underlying complexity to the matter, even though their objective was very obvious. They wanted to put Dwight's project on hold and cost him money and time to get it back up and running. For starters, Cal used power against Jackie Ming in addition to attacking Dwight. Cal was retaliating by using his employees against their will after Jackie had established his control over the poppy fields and killed the robbers. Destroying Dwight's wind farm had another covert goal that was more psychological in nature. Dwight and his gang have been on edge ever since the failed hit. Bodhi and the rest of the gang in the even higher plane were always under stress, and Dwight wouldn't leave his house without Bigfoot on the lookout. The reminder that Cal Thresher was constantly trying to find a way to stab them in the back was provided by his attack on the wind farm. In essence, it was a warning to always be alert, which might lead to some major conflict between Dwight and his supporters. In addition to ordering the mash-up at the wind farm, Cal Thresher also used a really perplexing power move at the end of the episode to attack Dwight. A waiter informed Dwight and Margaret Devereaux that Thresher had given them a pricey bottle of wine as they sat down for their date. That was just as heinous as sending his soldiers to the wind farm, but it's definitely not the kind of thing you'd expect from someone as spiteful as Cal. The bottle of champagne jeopardized Dwight's personal life, while Cal's initial attack threatened his business. It's possible that Cal was attempting to sour relations between Margaret and Dwight. Margaret was obviously growing agitated at Dwight and Cal's argument throughout Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5. She even insisted that his name not be mentioned at all at the beginning of the date. Cal might have been attempting to spoil their date and target Dwight's romantic life and business. In an earlier episode, Cal also made a move on Margaret, although it seemed that his goal was more to harm Dwight than to get Margaret's approval. But in addition to disparaging Dwight's private life, Cal also gave the thug a subliminal message. In essence, Cal was engaging in psychological warfare when he sent Dwight and Margaret a bottle of champagne. He wanted them to know that he was constantly keeping an eye on them, that he knew when and where they would be, and that he could even get in touch with them at their most intimate times, such as when they were out on a date. As Tulsa King Season 2 progresses, it's another attempt to shake Dwight, and it may cause him to become extremely stressed and paranoid. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe,